Ladies and gentlemen, from the Northern Lights Casino Hotel and Event Center, Walker, Minnesota, King of the Cage and Lucas Oil present our featured bout of the evening. Sanctioned by the Leech Lake Band of Ojibwe. It's in conjunction with King of the Cage Incorporated, President and Founder Terry Trebelcock Jr., Matchmaker Mike Camp, Promoter Jeff Mahalik. The three judges scoring this bout will be Dan Church, Mike Shelk, and Dave Sixo. After the bell rings, your referee in charge of the action from Los Angeles, California, Mike Beltran. And now, for all the fantastic fight fans in attendance here in the great state of Minnesota and those joining us around the world, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise. This is our main event of the evening. 3 rounds of MMA in the lightweight division. Introducing first, in the Lucas Oil blue corner, standing 5 feet 9 inches tall, official weight 155.6 pounds. This Fight Club athlete is making his professional debut this evening after an impressive 6-1 record as an amateur. Ladies and gentlemen, from the big city, Minneapolis, Minnesota, presenting Retaliate, Feiock. His opponent across our cage, fighting out of the Lucas Oil red corner, stands at 5 feet 10 inches tall. Official weight 155.4 pounds. This Leech Lake MMA fighter has a professional record of 11 victories with 7 defeats. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the pride of Bena, Minnesota, Sammy, the Bone Crusher, Cleveland. Once again, your referee of our main event, Mike Beltran, for the final instructions.
All right, gentlemen, been over the rules already. Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Touch gloves now if you want. At the sound of the bell, guys, come on out and handle your business. Let's go.
And we are set for this matchup as we head off into round 1, our main event of the evening. Jay Feiock set to take on Sammy Cleveland. In our main event of the evening, Mike Beltran leading the festivities off, and a nice kick to lead things off here. There's that awkward style I'm talking about. You know, just things, comes in with a spinning back kick, and Cleveland just comes in with a nice takedown attempt. Feiock working that guillotine and just throws him.
Yeah, literally just threw him off his body into the fence. And Feiock, I'm telling you, he's just got such a strange style.
Yeah, and it's working for him. Look at this, getting out of harm's way, stuffing the takedown very nicely. And not a textbook format, you know what I mean? And this could be problems for Sammy later here tonight, but he scoops him up, shoots in, and gets that nice soft takedown.
Yeah, finally gets that double leg up against the fence here. And that, Jeff's got some good hips, and they're able to do that here in the first round kind of easily is a huge, huge, huge plus for him.
Sammy Cleveland has been stacking up some wins here in the state of Minnesota and doing some really big things. You can hear his fan base. I mean, you heard how quiet it was earlier in the fights. You hear Sammy's guys just yelling.
Yeah, this fight is definitely not quiet. And he's got a huge following out here. You can hear everybody in the crowd cheering for him. You could hear his cornerman say, push his knee to the ground, wanting him. They're trying to get him to pass to the side mount, but it actually would work against him here because he'd be up against the fence, and there's not really anywhere to position your body. And it would give Jeff Feiock a huge chance to get out. Right now he's wall walking, getting up to his feet. He's trying to, he needs to get up to that right knee and then stand up.
Now trying to take the back of Jay Feiock. Sammy Cleveland doing a really good job here, trying to sink in those hooks, gets one of them.
But he's in getting danger of getting thrown off the top, but with those hooks dug in there, it's not gonna happen. He's able to take the back here of Jeff Feiock and in good position here up against the fence. If I'm If I'm Jeff right here, I'm looking to get out, stand up, get out of this position. Do not let this fighter sit on your back, camping out, throwing pot shots at you.
Already halfway through this round, and so far, both fighters been staying busy and aggressive. Sammy Cleveland just taking control here for a second.
Yeah, Sam's not rushing anything here in this position, and rightfully so, because he's in the driver's seat here. You don't want to make a mistake and all of a sudden end up on the back, or on the bottom, I should say, when you're in such a good dominant position. He's trying to sink a rear naked here. It's going to be really hard to. He doesn't have both hooks in, but we have seen it finished from this position. He needs to get a little deeper under the chin here of Jeff, and I don't know if he could do it. Jeff's doing a good job getting to his side here, trying to square back up, and looked like maybe he could elbow escape out of this position. And sorry about that, Jay. I made a mistake of calling you Jeff. It's
Sorry.
Jay.
I had to call you out on that underneath the mic there.
Yeah,
I did some
sorry
sign
about
language.
that. Jay, please don't beat me up after this fight.
Jay is in danger of some major damage here by Sammy Cleveland. Sammy's just raining up those punches.
Yeah, Jay needs to get out of this position, is able to reverse it, gets on top here. That's a huge victory for him, to be able to get out of that position and end up in full guard here inside Sam's full guard, I should say.
I couldn't help but laugh. I heard somebody out there just say, punch him.
Well, thanks. You want to be my cornerman? Tell me something I don't know.
That's what I love about the fans, though, man. They can say everything they want. This is their, and because of them, the sport is where it is today. And just to see the excitement when you hear an old man say that.
But sometimes they say some really brilliant things like that.
Yeah, they do.
I want you to go in there and punch the guy.
Yeah, punch
then I want
the
you
guy.
to kick him.
Yeah, punch him.
And do it more than he does to you.
Yeah. 23 seconds remains in this round, and Sammy Cleveland controlled the most of this round. Jeff Feiock breaks loose, and this is where he wanted to be this entire time.
Yeah, Sammy almost got an arm bar there, but I'll tell you what, Jay was able to pull out of there and slam out, and tries to jump in here in the last part of this round to score some points.
Oh, wow. That's what I'm talking about right there. Jeff Feiock, he jumped in. Sammy Cleveland pushes him off with the feet, and then all of a sudden gets in there and starts landing some nasty punches.
That's how you want to end that round. On top, throwing punches, and this is where Sam is able to get in. Or actually say, this is where Jeff.
Yeah, absolutely, and now he was in danger of this being stopped earlier. But the amazing part is when he climbs over, look at that. Sammy Cleveland is just covering up right there.
Yeah, Jeff's landing some nice shots there. Round ends like that. Judges, that's the last thing that they see. That leaves the impression in their mind. So if this does go to a decision, things like that play a huge factor.
When we return, round two between Jay Feiock and Sam Cleveland here at King of the Cage.
Tonight's presentation of King of the Cage is brought to you by Lucas Oil. Made in America, sold to the world.
Welcome back to the Northern Lights Casino Event Center in Walker, Minnesota. As we continue into the round two in our main event of the evening, Sammy Cleveland and Jay Feiock. Jay Feiock ended that round with very nice punches. Sammy Cleveland controlled most of that round. Like we said earlier, Jay Feiock has got this awkward style that it's very difficult to train for at times. And Cleveland is just looking to take this to the ground. Now, look at that. That spinning back fist lands.
Out of nowhere, throws a spinning back fist, and it connects.
Yeah, you saw Sammy Cleveland get rocked by that. And I cannot remember for the life of me the last time I've ever seen Sammy Cleveland take a shot like that and fall to the ground.
That definitely hurt him.
That changes the game, indefinitely. The fans love it. It's a turn of events. I'm sure even the Sammy Cleveland fans are excited about that just because it's like, wow, that was just not
expected
No,
at all.
At all.
But then again, that's how Jeff fights. You know,
Yeah.
he's got that awkward style. And I'll tell you what, Sam is able to turn this around. He shakes off the cobwebs and now is mounted on top of Jeff, and that is trouble.
Yeah, absolutely, especially after that shot landing. The confidence factor of Jay Feiock was probably like, oh, yeah.
Psychologically, you have like an adrenaline dump.
Yeah.
Because you think you got the fight finished. You know, I just rocked him. He fell down. Oh, my God, I got this fight. But all of a sudden, he lasts, and he weathers the storm, and now he comes out on top of you and now is in a position to finish the fight on you. It really takes a toll on you.
Yeah, this is definitely a true definition, and we are definitely seeing the MMA experience come into factor here, plays a factor. I mean, he just totally displayed why he's a veteran here in MMA. And being able to come out of that spinning back fist was absolutely crazy.
Yes.
Now starting to take the back, and now setting up that rear naked choke. Jay Feiock finds himself in serious trouble here.
Yeah, he needs to sink that left arm deep under the neck there and connect it with his bicep, or go what you would call a gable grip, go palm to palm. Wasn't able to do it, sits on the back here at Jay.
And now just continuing to press forward here. And Jay Feiock just doing a good job here. Looking to end things quickly here tonight. Sammy Cleveland continues to work from the back here. Taking some massive shots to the side there.
Sammy's being smart here. He can't find any good shots to hit him in the head, hit Jay in the head with, so he's taking those body shots with the elbow, and those take a lot out of a fighter.
Yeah, you saw how it's like taking the kickstand off a bike right now. He totally was just like, I'm gonna break you right here. Now just continuing to soften him up just to sink that in, and it looks like it could be the ending here.
He's getting a rear naked here. He just needs to squeeze a little tighter and gets the finish.
Wow.
Sam Cleveland did a great job. Jay has got to be in a daze because he thought he had that one with that spinning back fist.
You know, I thought he did. You know, quite honestly, wow. I mean, no one saw that coming. Look at that. Spinning back fist. Drop Sammy Cleveland. Sammy right there looks like he's in autopilot mode. Like, I got to do something, get this guy off me.
And you said it. That is autopilot. It's just your body just naturally going with the flow there. He was just
look at that.
Rocked.
Breaking the kickstand right here.
Yeah, those elbows to the body took a toll. You could see it buckle his body. It puts him in position to get this rear naked and gets it.
What a great job done by Sammy Cleveland and Jay Feiock. Nothing to be taken away from him. And we will go ahead and hear some words with Sammy here shortly. Just a wonderful job done by this guy. Listen to this fan base out there, man. He is going to be partying tonight. Man, what an excellent job done by him. Jay still on the ground, just kind of recovering here. Don't know if he had passed out a little bit there, but I know he exerted a lot of energy.
I think he's just upset, you know. You have a huge adrenaline dump, like I was saying. You go from, hey, I got this fight won, I just had the spinning back fist, and then all of a sudden the guy weathers the storm, comes back, and beats you.
Yeah, excellent job. Much respect between these two fighters. I'm sure Sammy Cleveland's like, man, you almost had me, man. We throw it to Dean Stone for the official announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, the official time, 3 minutes and 6 seconds of round number 2. Your winner by tap out submission due to a rear naked choke, the pride of Bena, Minnesota, Sammy the Bone Crusher Cleveland. You started, you were a little behind there. He swung around, gave you a nice shot, but nobody